Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into something pretty amazing. How did one single ancient text, out of thousands, become the absolute bedrock of Korean Zen Buddhism? Well, the answer is wrapped up in a fascinating paradox and a single sentence that literally sparked an awakening.
Okay, so to really get this, we have to start with a core contradiction, a kind of puzzle that sits right at the very heart of Zen practice itself.
You see, the Zen school is famous for this principle, Bul Lip Mun Ja. It basically says that the deepest truths can't really be captured by words on a page. The real goal is direct personal experience, an enlightenment that you have to feel, not just read about.
And right there, that's our paradox. If words aren't the path, why on earth would a tradition that's all about going beyond words lift up one specific book above all the others? It kind of seems like it's breaking its own #1 rule.
The answer to that puzzle isn't found in some dusty, abstract philosophy. Nope, it's found in the powerful, real-life story of one person's sudden and totally profound awakening. So let's head back to 7th century China. Our story kicks off with the Fifth Patriarch of Zen, a master named Hongren. He saw something really special in the Diamond Sutra. He was convinced it held the true essence of Zen, and he told all of his students, "You've got to read this." Now, this is where things get really interesting. The leadership of the entire Zen school, the whole shebang, wasn't passed down through some formal test. Instead, it happened when a young, illiterate layman named Huineng just happened to overhear one specific line as Hongren was teaching. And in that single moment, boom, his mind just opened. He was instantly enlightened. This is it. This is the phrase he heard. Just a handful of characters that would literally change the course of Zen history forever. So what in the world does that mean? It translates to, let your mind arise without abiding anywhere. Think of it like a river. Your thoughts, your feelings, all your experiences, they should just flow through you. You don't try to build a dam to hold on to any one thought or feeling. It's all about being completely present, but without getting stuck or fixated on any one thing. And this experience perfectly solves our paradox. You see, for Huineng, the sutra wasn't just a book of rules or ideas. That one sentence was like a key that directly unlocked his mind. The text wasn't the destination. It was the catalyst for a direct experience, which fits perfectly with Zen's core principle. But this incredible moment didn't just end with Huineng. Not by a long shot. It kicked off a legacy that would travel across centuries and borders, cementing the sutra's role as central to the practice. After that happened, the Diamond Sutra's reputation was sealed. Huineng, who was now the Sixth Patriarch, championed it. And because of his amazing story, it became absolutely essential reading for anyone serious about Zen. It wasn't just a sutra anymore. It was the sutra of enlightenment. From there, the tradition began to spread. The sutra made its way to Korea, but its influence really exploded during the Goryeo dynasty. That was thanks to a famous monk named Bojo Guksa, who promoted it like crazy. And this journey eventually led to it being officially adopted by Korea's largest Zen school. And that brings us right up to today, where the Diamond Sutra has this unique, unparalleled status in modern Korean Buddhism, and it all stems from that one story, that one sentence. So, the Jogye order is the main school of Zen in Korea today, and they proudly trace their spiritual DNA directly back to Huineng, the guy who was enlightened by that single sentence. For them, his story isn't just ancient history, it's their origin story. In fact, their reverence for this text is so absolute, its special status is actually written into law in the most definitive way you can imagine. It truly stands alone. Get this, out of thousands of sacred Buddhist texts, the Diamond Sutra is the one and only scripture that is specifically named in the official constitution of the Jogye order. It's formally called the school's root scripture, the single textual source for their entire tradition. The whole story of the Diamond Sutra's role in Korean Zen really boils down to this one question. It's just a powerful reminder that sometimes the most profound changes in our lives don't come from reading volumes of books, but can start with a single, powerful idea that hits you at exactly the right moment.